be king of the pirates. I'm gonna be king.
What's up, you guys? Chase the Dark Sage here. We are back on the channel, the Dark Sage. And today's video, obviously, we are going to be watching One Piece episode 964. Yeah, episode 964 of One Piece during Wano Kuni, during the great Kozuki Oden's backstory. And if you guys did not know, I have recently started back watching One Piece just for the Kozuki Oden backstory. If this does win me over with the animation and everything, I might continue watching from here on out because I am caught up with the manga. So lately, I have been enjoying these episodes of Kozuki Oden's backstory, but I gotta see, like, you know, I gotta see if they gonna do my boy Kozuki Oden right when it comes to the end of his backstory, if you guys know what I mean. You know what I mean? Because Oden, if it don't boil. I'm sorry. I don't know what I was doing. But today, like I said, we are going to be watching episode 964. But before we get into the actual reaction, I need to say shout out to my Patreon pledges for all the love and support they give me on Patreon. Like I said, I highly appreciate you guys. Secondly, if you haven't already, go ahead, like the video, share the content, hit the subscribe button, and then hit that post notification bell. That way you know whenever I post a new video on this channel. I also do have a first channel, which is my collecting channel. If you want to check that out and like the stuff behind me, go ahead, check that out. Link in the description down below. So let's go ahead, check this out. I've been waiting to watch this. It's Monday, March 1st. Usually I watch these episodes on Monday so that way I can get the review out to you guys and the reaction out to you guys on the same day later on during the day. So let's go ahead and watch this bad boy right now. This face, that annoyed face is so hilarious. I had to think about it for a little bit. And Kozuki Oden reminds me of another shonen main character. And the shonen main character, besides the fact that they're both wearing orange, is Goku. They both had this sense of adventure. They both love to fight. And they both just seem kind and caring people. So, I don't know. Kozuki Oden, especially within the anime, I didn't really get that vibe from the manga. He just seems like a really noble guy. He does remind me a lot of Goku from Dragon Ball Z, but that was just a quick side note that I had to say because he just seems so amped to help people, and he just seems so pumped up when it comes to a fight. He just loves the challenge, it seems. So yeah, let's go ahead and continue the episode. Yo, first of all, wait, hold on. Let's scale it back some. Look how small Lady Toki is, first of all, compared to Oden, and look how small Oden is compared to that boy Nugo. These guys are giants. This is insane. WHITE-KICHI-CHAN, what the? Look at this man, Oden just happy to be happy. I love it. Oh, is he about to do the annoyed face too? Okay, so we are at the halfway point of the episode, and so far, compared to all the other episodes I watched previously, the Oden backstory, this episode kind of starting off a little weak. I get that every episode ain't gonna have just that high point of action or octane, that fuel, that drive, like every episode that has action in it. But to me, so far, this episode has been pretty slow. The pacing is all right at best. I mean, it's not badly paced or anything. I'm not bored, but I'm kind of expecting something to, you know, just ramp up the episode a little bit because this is Oden that we are talking about. But I already know what happens overall in the backstory, but you know, there are going to be some changes made in the anime version. Not big changes, but probably some implied filler like changes. So far this episode to me, it's all right. Not really the biggest fan of it. Waiting for some action to happen. I'm hoping. Spoiler alert, in case anyone doesn't know, I hope my boy Goldie Roger does pop up in this bad boy sometime, or maybe this episode kind of ends off when they're gonna start Whitebeard and Goldie Roger's fight. I don't know. I'm just hoping for something like that. But so far this episode is all right at best. But let's go ahead and continue the episode. Wait, I'm sorry. No, wait. At first, I'm thinking, you know, Oden about to jump on the ship and then get to attacking. No, he was in midair. Did some slices like he was Zoro, or maybe, you know, this is Zoro's, you know, dad, basically, because you know how awesome Oden is. But this man went in the air, did some air strikes, and slashed the ship in half. If this man Oden ain't the GOAT, I don't know who is. Yep. Oden definitely gives me them Goku vibes. He definitely gives me that Goku vibes. He just jumps headfirst into whatever he sees, and you know, basically he has to reap the consequences. Just like Oden, he doesn't know anything about the pirating life, obviously, because he's been in the land of Wano, which they really don't have pirates there. So when he saw the enemy ship, when they said enemy ship, he thought, oh, let me go ahead, take him down, instead of being like a pirate, going on their ship, stealing their treasure, and then, you know, taking the treasure and then sinking the ship. But Oden, he does have a good heart. His heart lies in the right place. He just doesn't know. He's pretty ignorant. That's why he wants to travel the world. He wants to get more knowledge and just explore everything. So it was just a funny moment. But I do like the fact that he was sorry and he did apologize to them, because he knew that, you know, he did wrong after they got onto him basically about it. But he said sorry and they accepted it. So that's pretty cool. Ooh. Ooh. Yes, sir. Whitebeard is about that smoke. Yo, the fact that Whitebeard took a giant down on his own, not breaking a sweat? Ooh, Whitebeard is a bad dude. Oh, wait, no. Oh, I know what's about to happen. I know what's about to happen. So, Oden's father is sick, and he wants Oden, obviously, to replace him as a shogun of Wano, but since Oden ain't there, he needs a proxy. And yes, this is probably Oden's father. Yeah, come on. Y'all, look, y'all ain't slick. Y'all ain't slick. I read the manga. I like where this is going story-wise, but I hate this character that's about to come up. I really, really hate him. So yeah. Wait, is this that boy Blackbeard? Is this Blackbeard? Oh, yes. Yuck. Marshall D. Teach. Dang, Whitebeard should have went with his gut instinct. Oh, yes, sir. That boy red hair? Oh, Buggy D Clown? Okay. Gold Roger, a great pirate. Yes, sir. Okay. All right, so now we are done with episode 964 of One Piece. And this episode wasn't the best episode out of all the episodes I've seen so far, Wano Kuni. I don't expect all of them, like I said earlier, to be just, you know, high energy like all the other episodes with action. And obviously we got to get some story and some, you know, some exposition every now and then. But this story was mainly about, I guess, Oden really just adventuring, doing what he really wanted to do ever since he left Wano. He's been adventuring. He's been through different islands, different climates. He's just seen a lot of different things. He's seen giants, he's seen different creatures, giant animals, and you know, he's adventuring with the Whitebeard pirate, so that's also dope as well. I get to see more of Whitebeard's personality, because even though Whitebeard is already dead within the current timeline, I feel like we never really got to see his personality like really show within One Piece earlier until now, obviously, where you get to see the backstory with him interacting with his whole crew, interacting with Oden, you know, being annoyed, being mad, you know, just being entertained, things like that. So I do like those moments. The first half of the episode, not gonna lie, it was really it was a little lackluster, only because it was slower compared to the second half of the episode. The second half of the episode, to me, it kind of upped it up a little bit, only because it was moving at a fast pace with Oden going on all these adventures, documenting it in his journal that we know who later gets it on. And he also does have Momonosuke. There is a 2-year time skip where he's been on this voyage with Whitebeard for 2 years now. He has Momonosuke in the meantime with Lady Toki, and they talk about going back to Wano, or you know, when they might go back to Wano, and they're not getting news from Wano since Wano is cut off from the rest of the world. And I know what's happening next, because Oden's father is sick, and Oden's father wants him to be the shogun, but obviously Oden isn't there, so they need a proxy. And Oden's father suggests Orochi, somebody that Oden cared for like it was his little brother. I know where the story goes since I read the manga already, so I just hate Orochi. I really hate Orochi, but the story, especially Oden's backstory, is just really great. It's really phenomenal. To me, it's one of the best, if not the best, backstory in One Piece so far. But can't wait to see what next episode has in store. This episode, I predicted that Whitebeard and Goldie Roger were going to clash at the end of the episode. We're kind of close to that. I was almost right with my prediction. We did end the episode off with us seeing Red Hair Shanks and Buggy while they were young kids reading the newspaper, while Goldie Roger is just, you know, coming up to them and be like, oh, okay. And then we see that final shot of Goldie Roger, and obviously to be continued. This episode, I give it about a 6. I want to give it a 6 only because it wasn't a bad episode, but compared to all the other ones, it is lackluster. I know this one was going to have the most action, but it did show Oden's character, him really putting in perspective how the world is so huge and he doesn't know anything about it. He's just adventuring. He's very head first into everything. He has a good heart where he, you know, where his heart lies. It lies in a good place, but he doesn't know anything. He didn't know about the Marines because obviously Wano's a free country. He doesn't know to plunder ships because he's not a pirate at all. So I do like those little aspects that they touch on for Oden, because obviously those make sense within the storytelling aspect with a character who has never explored the world or seen anything else outside of Wano. So yeah, this episode, I give it about a 6. It's not bad, like I said, but I didn't necessarily enjoy like all the other episodes where he is, you know, his introduction of his character and him getting in the fights and things like that. And just there was a lot more funny moments in those previous episodes aside from this one. But this episode, not bad. But guys, let me know what you think about this episode. If you did watch this episode, go ahead, leave your thoughts of this episode down below. Leave your thoughts on Oden, because Oden is such a dope character. I do love him. Also, don't forget, if you did like the video, go ahead, like the video, comment your thoughts, subscribe if you haven't already, and hit that post notification bell. I said thank you guys for watching. Dark Sage out. Peace.